Welcome to the video tutorial on strategy formulation presented to you by StudyCIMAOnline. Enterprise strategy subject is developing the strategic business thinking and planning skills of a CIMA students who will be emulating the role of a business owner, a board director, or chief executive officer. Therefore, it is important to understand what is strategy formulation and how to implement these strategies. In this video tutorial, you will learn about the key topics. 1. What is strategy? Number 2. Strategic planning process. Number 3. Levels of strategy. Number 4. Approaches to strategic planning. Number 5. Approach of strategies based on accounting-led, market-led, and competency-led. Number 6. Roles and responsibilities of directors. Number 7. Corporate governance. Number 8. Role of management accountant. Number 9. Strategic planning for not-for-profit organizations. Let's take a look at the first section. What is strategy? There are many definitions of the word strategy. In simple terms, it is a set of actions needed to achieve an objective with specified timelines and resource requirements. In a more complicated and long-term oriented business organization, strategies can be the long-term plans to achieve competitive advantage. There are two major decisions to be made with regard to this: where to compete and how to compete. Where to compete refers to in what business segments you have to compete in. For example, if you are a seller of personal care products, you can segment the market in a variety of ways, based on the demographics or based on the geography. One business may select to cater the teenage market segment in the City of London. How to compete refers to what means you are deploying to compete with other sellers of personal care products for teenagers in London. For example, are you going to use 100% organic raw materials and price the product higher, or are you going to sell the lowest cost product? When discussing about strategies, we cannot forget the writers Johnson, Scholes, and Whittington. They have discussed some of the most important areas related to strategy in their publications. Number 1. Direction and scope. Where are you heading as a business and what extent, how broad you are spreading? Number 2. The long-term nature. Importance of strategies to give a lasting impact. Number 3. Achieve the advantage over the others. So this is achieving the competitive advantage. Number 4. Configure resources to survive the threats and also to utilize opportunities. Number 5. Consider changing environment because the market will also change, hence the requiring changes to the strategies. Number 6. Fulfilling stakeholder interest is also a very important area because the business or the organizations will not have a survival without them. Now let's take a look at what are the characteristics of strategies. They are driven by the scope of the organization. Scope defines the boundaries with regards to geographical, market, product, or operations. So the strategy should be driven within the scope of the organization. Number 2. Relevant to external environment. As discussed above, according to the views of Johnson, Scholes, and Whittington, you will see that every strategy should relate to the external environment. Also, as discussed above, regarding resource configuration, the strategy should be considering the internal resources. If unique resources are present, the businesses can create resource-based strategies. Number 4. Consider the resources needed. If distinct capabilities or resources are not present in the business will have to acquire the resources needed. Number 5. It affects the operational decisions. The strategies made for the overall organization to move forward will affect the day-to-day operations of it. Number 6. The strategies are affected by the individuals having power in the organization. This is because any party who is having the right to influence the decisions of the business can influence the strategies of the business as well. Affects long-term directions. As any strategic plan intends, the strategies should be directed towards long-term success of the business. And this is the end of the initial tutorial about the strategy formulation. Our next tutorial is about strategic planning process. These tutorials are brought to you by StudyCIMAOnline.com and StudyCIMAOnline.co.uk. Please comment, subscribe, and share. Also, you can visit us on Facebook, facebook.com/StudyCIMAOnline.